First up, we have a very special installment of Spoiler Theater. See, normally we only like to ruin the ending of one game at a time, but since there's about a zillion Final Fantasies, we figured why not just do all of them at once? Prepare yourselves for Spoiler Theater Final Fantasy Edition.
If you leave anything out for too long, it tends to spoil. With over 15 years sitting out to ripen, the Final Fantasy series has been the staple of gaming geeks, the ambrosia of the emo, the litmus test of the lame. And it's just about time that we spoiled the whole lot of them. It's time for a series Spoiler Theater Final Fantasy Edition. In the beginning, there was light, imps, and not much else going on between 8 bits of graphics. After defeating the Wind Fiend in the Sky Castle, the 4 nameless heroes are thrown back 200 years into the past by the Archdemon Chaos, who takes over Garland's body, causing a time paradox which makes everyone forget that they ever existed. Funny, same thing happened to Avril Lavigne. 2. What would a wacky band of kids do? Go to hell! 3's getting a little nip and tuck for a Nintendo DS remake due at the end of the year, so we won't go on revealing this titillating tidbit of information, but I will say this. You killed this guy. 4 brought us our first taste of fan favorites like active battle systems, spoony bards, and an epic battle in the center of the moon to fight your brother for control of a powerful crystal. Yeah, at least we got a new battle system out of it. 5. Well, there's this wizard who was defeated, but he lived in a tree, and I've stopped caring. But 6 is where they pull out one of the most flamboyant and cutthroat of all Final Fantasy bosses to prance around. You'll face Kefka and the full force of his Esper army in his tower in the sky. Terra wins the war but loses the battle with the death of the Espers and her father. Final Fantasy VII, your sweet chords still sing out beyond the passing of time, and like a slow and trembling kiss, this is how the game ends. Aerith dies. She's dead. Stop demanding spin-offs because she's not coming back in any of them. 8, the sensible Final Fantasy. You know, the one where Squall makes a deal with a scientist to allow a mad sorceress who resides in the future to take control of his daughter to open a time compression hole to battle said future sorceress in her era where he must fight his friend and kill a sorcerer from the past? Yeah, maybe this isn't the sensible fantasy. After stopping Kuja in 9 from taking over the life crystal, he kills everyone and you face death. Maybe 8 was the sensible one. 10, almost done. Having wiped the floor with dear old dad, you're sent inside of Sin to defeat the Eons and release the spirits still roaming the world. So Riku was like, you have hems like a flower girl, and Yuna was like, yeah, at least I didn't dress for like a summer camp refugee. Wait, that's Project Runway. No one finished 10 too. No one with any sense of dignity anyway. And 11, I'm gonna say it's an MMO and slowly walk away. So there you have it. If Final Fantasy has taught us anything, it's that we can look forward to a fairly interesting storyline followed by trips to hell, the center of the moon, flamboyant costumes, and little girls opening portals.